Their own. Peters is back in there. We see our first look at Noblitt. And now we're going to get a blocking foul against Kingsley Costain. McCrary is in there as well. And we want to say congratulations to Mike McCrary. He's got just about all of Section 7 here at the Matadome filled with former classmates from Hanford West High School, where McCrary is from. All right, ball inbounded by the Matadors. Shoemake up high, getting pressure, throws to McCrary in the left corner. He's double teamed and trapped. Who's coming out to get the ball? Boy, dangerous pass gets to Peters. Back to McCrary, a three-pointer out of the corner. Too long. Noblitt with the rebound, taking it away from Costain. Goes up, he's fouled.
That was a very strong, great play by Jordan. First to get the rebound, but then to make sure that he gathered himself. Nice head fake, causing contact. And now we've got a kid that shoots nearly 90% from the free throw line. At the free throw line to knock down a couple if he can slow himself down and relax.
It's been a couple of minutes since either team has scored. There's the first point in a while, and the game is now tied at 9 apiece. 13:47 remaining here in the first half. Marvin Lee comes into the game. I believe that was Pransiliauskas who went out. Second free throw by Noblitt is also good. And the Matadors have the lead back once more. It's 10-9. Costain dribbling around Peters, hustling to the front court. Now he has two Matadors collide, so he gets to the left baseline and hands it back out front. Griffin around Noblitt, crossover into the paint. Oh, and Noblitt blocks it from behind, but the ball goes out of bounds just before Peters can save it. Great recovery by Jordan Noblitt.
Yeah, the coach will accept that because he was able to recover. He definitely got beat. So to be able to recover and get that block shot keeps you on the floor.
Great recovery. He's not noted for his defense, and he got broken down on the fake one side, but he recovered for a nice block. Wahlberg will inbound for the Waves on the left baseline. And the ball thrown way out front here to Lee, who makes a nice catch. He's going to be guarded by Jason Hill. I'm sorry, that's Calvin Chitwood back in the game. Lee down the left side, can't go against Chitwood. Great defense by the Matadors. Shot clock down to 10. Barlow to the right side of the free throw line, crossover dribble around Peters, throws it up, scores, he's fouled. Wow.
Peters was more worried about getting an offensive foul, and once he allowed himself to fall back trying to get that charge, he gave a nice open lane, and now Barlow has a chance to complete an and one.
Billy Gallick comes out, and we see the big man Chris Oakes back in there. Oakes listed at 6'9", a rather slender 195. He's next to Chitwood, but the free throw is good for Barlow. And it is now a 12-10 lead for the Waves. Their largest lead was 3-0. Chitwood gets a pass from Peters and comes over into the front court. Now the double team, trapping, back to Peters. Pass down to Noblitt on the corner. Drives to the baseline, gives to Peters. Shoemake fakes it, throws inside to Chitwood, up over his man and in. Chitwood with a bigger body takes it right in against Oakes and scores.
That was a beautiful pass by Thomas Shoemake.
At the other end, Lee hustling down, dished it, but Oakes could not catch the hot pass on the left baseline. It's out of bounds, and that's now 4 turnovers for each squad. We're tied at 12. Shoemake inbounds to Peters, back to Shoemake as the double team, I should say, comes in. Noblitt throws it in the middle, almost stolen by Barlow. Shoemake got it to Chitwood, who comes down left side and lays it up and in. Oh, Matadors almost turned it over, but instead have regained the lead. It's 14-12.
Trey Peters knocks that ball out of bounds, and he raises his fist. He's a little tired, so he'll be coming out. This pace is so fast, and the athletes are so much better. The Matadors are going to have to get a blow earlier than normal.
We're going to see Miller and McCrary and others a lot here this game for the Matadors. As you said, Alan, much better athletes than we had in the matchup against the Division III Redlands Bulldogs, who ran 3 5-man squads in and out of the game constantly, but could not overcome the superior athletic talent of the Matadors. There's a steal out front by Hill of the Matadors. He's got McCrary breaking to the bucket. He gets it to him. He's fouled. He threw the ball at the hoop as he was getting his arm pulled. So he'll get a chance at the free throw line. And the Matadors will have a chance to get their biggest lead of the game. Right now it's 14-12 with McCrary going to the line for 2.
Mike has a chance to make those folks from Hanford Stanford, those high schoolers, very happy if he could knock down a couple of free throws.
And the first one, nothing but net.
Matadors right now with this 3-point lead, possible 4-point lead, they want to be able to extend the lead, because you know there's going to be a run by Pepperdine with those good shooters.
Second free throw by McCrary is good. And it is the largest lead of the game for the Matadors. We're early on here, 12-10 left to play in the first half, 16-12 Matadors. 5 team fouls, by the way, against the Waves. Oh, nice drive to the paint. A toss-up, no good by number 10, Kingsley Costain. And a rebound off to Chitwood. He gave to Shoemake. They get it ahead to Noblitt on the right wing, and he turned it over. Got the ball stuck on his hip as he was trying to bring it back around. So, on the whistle, we've got a timeout on the floor with 11:57 to go in the first half. The Matadors leading 16-12.
Coaching staff that really gets after it. Mike Johnson is, you know, he's not a big guy, maybe about 5'9", 155, 160 pounds, but the players fear him as if he were Joe Frazier. He has that type of persona, and Coach Braswell, he gets to be the good guy in the good guy, bad cop situation lots of times.
I play back underway, the Waves inbound it, and Hill from behind knocks it away from Griffin, who was bursting down the paint, and nobody stepped in to stop the ball. Luckily, Hill recovered from behind to knock it out of bounds. Only 5 seconds went off the shot clock, and we're going to get our first look at Austin Powers, who comes in for Thomas Shoemake.
Powers will have his hands filled with Oaks.
Wahlberg gets a return pass and launches a three-pointer out of the corner, no good. Rebound off to the Matadors. Hill ahead to Hurd. He comes down the left side, lays it up, no good, but there's Noblitt, rebound, no good. Powers inside with the rebound, no, sorry, Hurd with the putback.
Hurd was a little off balance on that layup, and fortunately for him, he was able to get a rebound by Noblitt and then had a second chance at it.
And the Matadors actually, I think, are going to get credited with 3 rebounds there. And Pepperdine getting out-rebounded badly here in the early going. Well, we're going to wait for our screen to stop flashing in front of us. It's 18-12 Matadors. There was a foul on the Matadors, number 21, Jason Hill. That's the 4th team foul for the Matadors. It's in the backcourt, so Costain will come to the front court now against Hill. He lays it off to Griffin. Down the right side he goes, throws up a wild right-hander, but he's fouled by Noblitt. He's looking to draw the foul with that kind of a shot as he drove the right side of the lane and tossed it up off the glass, but leaned in just enough to get the call.
There you kind of saw that Noblitt doesn't have the greatest foot speed. He was able to be beaten from out top all the way to the hole, so he'll have to be able to get better angles so that doesn't happen to him.
All right, Peters is going to come in for Noblitt. No, sorry, he comes in for Hill.
It's all about angles sometimes on this basketball court. Jordan actually could have cut off the angle, and he would have committed that foul, which was his first.